YMC. Young man's conversation. Top of the day, gentlemen. All is well, can end well if you want it to. Only if you want to. Only if you want to make that change. Make that switch. And don't switch back. Don't switch back, man. Don't switch back. It's your duty. It's your duty, man, to take yourself up another notch, to another level, and to get all the experiences that you can on that level in your life. That promotion, to understand every position within the company that you work for, so that you can become the one that they can come to for advice. Never cast yourself back down, because it's hard to get back up. That's why it's important, it's vital that you stay on the path, the narrow, with the least amount of distractions. Don't worry about what's around you, because there's always going to be things around you. Worry about what's in front of you. And worry about what's happening right now, because that is what's most important. That is what's going to allow you to be able to get what you need done. Because what's in front of you is what needs to be taken care of. What's behind you it's already in the past. It's already back there. If it comes back around full circle, you'll deal with it then. YMC. You know, when you have time to deal with what you're dealing with, you gotta take everything into consideration, from the people, the positions that they're in, the opportunities that they present, the relationships that you guys have, the knowledge of you using their skill set, and knowing how to apply your knowledge of what you're doing, so they will all work in harmony. It is very important. You take everything into consideration, because everything matters. But you gotta have the energy to do this, to do it and perform at a level of excellency, or at least better than you did before. You have to have the least amount of distractions if possible. I notice that I have the most focus and energy when I'm practicing semen retention. And it's not because I'm practicing semen retention, but it's what is happening while I'm practicing semen retention that allows me to be able to exceed past expectations. The energy that I preserve, the creativity that comes about. You know, when you watch shows and you're so drained from releasing your power that you're not even seeing the things that connect to you in your life. But when you preserve and you keep your energy in there and you're still alive, you're still focused, and you're still watching what's on TV, wherever show it may be, you start to see traits in other men that you can apply to yourself. That'll level up or develop or make your character that much more in depth. Then you start visualizing, you start practicing it out in mentally, to the point to where then you can start acting it out physically. You know, because it's so much that happens. There's so many areas to cover. And this may seem small, but if you want to have a better character, you have to have the energy to work on this character. If you want to have a particular physique, you need to have all the ingredients that are needed for this physique to be able to be developed, or something, or for you to have, or to push you get up and start developing this physique. You know, because when you're drained and you don't got that energy to want to work, how do you expect to get anything done or get done or complete the goals that you have set for yourself, man? You got to get out that habit. You get out the habit of always having to release, always having to chase the woman that you see because she's happened to be right there. Because after that, then you start doubting yourself. You become discouraged and you start saying things like, I can't do it, I'm a bum, I gotta wait till I get more money, and all these other things start coming into your mind, and now you're discouraging yourself from focusing on developing your character. YMC, man, Young Man's Conversation. It's very important, man, that you take time away from indulging in sexual activities, from perverting your thoughts, fornication. You know, you want to let the animal part of you, take a break from acting wild, which is nothing more than you acting like a savage beast. Instead of being a noble man, carrying yourself the way that you desire to carry yourself. You visualize yourself as a king. But kings are not weak. But their strength comes from within, not from without. True kings, that is. You know what to do. But it's easier said than done. Most importantly, it has to be done. It has to be done. You need to write out, why is it so important for you to practice semen retention? What are the things that are causing me to not be able to grow and develop into the man I desire to be? And hit me in the comment section. With consultation, we do consultations. I do this all day, man. I do this because I've been there. I've been there. I know what you're feeling. I know whatever day you are on, it's always a struggle. But if you can change your perception, you will not see it as a struggle anymore. Well, I'm seeing you in conversation. Let's get to it.